All right. Invite. All right, so it's been a while. I am not working on the GUI builder right now. I am currently working on the little website. Here, let me go ahead and get it up and running. But I am making a website where I will host my giveaways. I've been doing giveaways for about 7 years now. And this year I want to turn it into a website, make it a little bit more concise and easier, broader than the few Discord servers that I'm in. So this is technically online already. There's nothing like to give away yet because I'm still working on the back end portion, but you can go visit Freestudy.dev.com and that website is up and running. Oh, hold on. Oh, I got my stream up so I can make sure that everything's good. Um, so I still have a little bit of work to do. I gotta update these few counters because they are currently not connected to the back end. These are being pulled from the back end. Maybe pad out the about us a little bit more, just give a little bit more information. If you go to here, this is the last thing that I was working on before I stopped last night. So I have to update the state to not be a duplicate of the name, make that a drop down for consistency. By entering, you agree to our terms of services and policy. That's down here. You got all your information about the giveaway, how many winners there are. You don't need to buy anything. Everything's going to be free perpetually. You got to be 18 in the US just because, for the time being, since I'm a solo developer and this is a side project, I don't want to deal with legal compliances in other countries. And then just a little overview of what you get. So you can click on that. You can actually go and get all the information about what's being given away. Um, Privacy policy, just some boilerplate stuff. We collect your email, first name, and your state for the giveaway. Your email is used to actually send you the prize. Since it's all digital, it will be redeem codes. Your first name is for display purposes, which is explained in the how we use your information. Again, it's only your first name and your state, what you won. That way, there's history of, the giveaway. That's also part of the counter. Uh, how we use it, how we store your data, or how I store your data, which is in the database. Data retention. After 30 days, your uh, email is deleted from the database. Your first name is tied to the giveaway for displaying the winners. And you can delete your data. I don't allow children in the giveaway because that's a whole nother level of legal compliance that I cannot deal with at this moment. But hopefully this will grow and I will be able to expand this to whatever COPPA allows or uh, local laws. This isn't international. You got to be in the US. I do accept donations because I am paying for these giveaways out of pocket. So all donations will first go to running the website, running the back end, the front end, load balancing, depending on how big I get. And then anything that's left will be funneled directly into giveaways. The third parties that we use, Vercel is hosting the front end, which is why it's already up. Voltor is hosting the back end, which isn't up yet, but it will be. And then Kofi for donations. Uh, me, how to contact me. The fact that I'm the person running this, it's not a company, and that I reserve the right to make changes to this. Terms of service, when you sign up, you agree to the terms of service. I more than likely will be putting a checkbox so the intent can't be denied. You got to be 18. You got to be in the U.S. You submit the form. You don't have to purchase anything. Giveaways end at midnight Eastern Standard Time. The prizes are typically below $100. Uh, Again, I reserve the rights to change this, so that might increase. It just depends on what I end up giving away. The winner is selected randomly and will be contacted within 7 days for the prize. The odds if you're winning is based on how many people. So if two people enter, then your odds are 50%. If 100 people enter, your odds are 1%, so on and so forth. Uh, Prize deliveries are codes and redemptions, so those will be emailed to you. You do not need to file taxes because these are under $600, so there is no 1099 form. Things are as is. I buy the digital codes, I give them away. If you lose them, you can't really blame me. Type, just some personal protection. If you're caught entering giveaways multiple times, that disqualifies you. For publicity rights, this is just displaying your first name and your state that you reside in for winning purposes. I pay out of pocket for this stuff currently, but again, if I get coffee donations, then those will be going towards the giveaways. I can modify, cancel, suspend giveaways, but I typically post the giveaways after I buy the product. So that's not likely. I can modify it, but I'm not gonna cancel it. I can add more things to it, but I'm not gonna just completely say this giveaway is done. No one's gonna win. Uh, I live in Illinois, so that's where any legal disputes will have to resign in. Um, these are the terms. This is STEM focus, so don't come here looking for video games or something. Maybe video game development, as you saw. I gotta fix that here. Well, actually, both of these are video games. But learn Unreal. This is Intro to Unreal. Teaches you how to make games in Unreal. Intro to game design, and then Intro to Godot 4. So, with the overview done, let's go ahead and get back into making this. I am working in the front end. Images away. I don't need anything in public. There we go. So first things first is updating this state. And I need to change this to a select. And control new required placeholder on start. Let's do oops. Getting started forms, select. And I am using React Bootstrap for the GUI, so you will see this come up randomly as I reference the docs. That's because this is not a form control, this is a form select. So get rid of, there we go. Get rid of that. Change that to select. Here's the fun part. Entering all these states. Wonder if I can just Google a list of states and just have it like pop up for me. No, not in an easy manner. All right. Where Docker comes into play. I do run my own AI locally on my computer, and at times I do use that to assist me with coding. It is nothing like Chat GPT or Claude or whatever major models are out there. My computer is not powerful enough for any of that, but it does help in the pinch to do things like this. So, so let me go grab that. MV, let's say display value. Yeah, I don't. I know I can do that. I wanted you to. Okay, I'm gonna have to manually do this. Let's go. New JavaScript states export default states equals state list equal. So not export default, export constant. Hi, Leo. Hi, Otto. Okay. So oops, AL is for Alabama. Oops. I know that's more than I need, but AK, AZ, AR, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, uh, California, Colorado, Connecticut. Let's do them by letters. California, Colorado. Yeah, I can't type. Connecticut, then DE. Whoops. DE, Florida, Georgia, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, oh, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Kentucky, Maine. I put a keyboard back. And then what I'm going to do is import this. Let's see. I start on line 2, so I just need 52, right? Something like that. Maybe 51. 51. We'll find out if my math was right. All right, so Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Michigan, Minnesota. Whew. Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota. And no, I do not remember all these off the top of my head. I am referencing Wikipedia. Originally, I tried to copy it. I want to do something like that, or I can just copy paste, but couldn't do it. Okay. No, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island. Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. My math was right. South Carolina, South Dakota. Whoops. No, yeah, I did that right. Tenness. Yeah. Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin. That looks weird. No. Wyoming. All right, and then over here, let's go ahead and import state list from data states, and then select the state. Um, this will be state.map, and then I want ABBR state, I think. No, I want state. Okay, wait. State list.map, state, then option, key. That's what it was. So, I guess it doesn't matter. Key equals states dot. Oh, this is key value. How do you end it? I think it's value, right? And we're just going to do state value for all of them, and then we can check them and the website. State list map is not function. Oh, because it's a dictionary. So that is all. array thing. So this will be object.keys state list dot map, right? Yeah. States and then option will do states list states with the value equaling states. There we go. Got that working. And then if I want to do, let's just check it. If I do that, yep. So states is the abbreviation. That's what the value needs to be. That's what the key needs to be. And then this needs to be state list states. Perfect. So you can pick, input your name, input your email, input or select your state. Now I need to map, I need to get a checkbox, which will be this. I don't want to map. Let's see. Form check. That's what we need right there. Pretty ignore. Okay, so the bottom one's disabled. I can copy this. And I want to put this. Where do I want to put it? I'll put it down here. Row column type equals checkbox. So I think that needs to be in there. ID equals TOS checkbox. Hmm. Did it import correctly? Yeah, because form should be imported. Mm. 33 type is not. Oh, wrong thing. Let's just get rid of this label for now. Yep, and then 3 to the privacy policy is avoided. So I can get rid of the. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna move this here, and then just delete this row. That's me. Let's justify content center. Nope. Align content center. Nope. No, I'm just not gonna worry about it. All right. So now that we have this check mark, I gotta figure out how to make that centered. Maybe align content center up here. Justify content center evenly. No, nothing. Oh well. It's a sprint after all. So I need to attach this use to a use state. Let's see, not switches. With that label, check input feedback. Yes, on change. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Const accept terms set accept terms equals use state false, and then add an on change. I am going to move this down. Set set terms to not check. Nope, not accept terms. You know what? I want to check this, so I need to wrap that, and then console.log accept terms. Oh, I wrapped it wrong. Console.log. Let's just see what happens whenever I check it. Well, it just says on. Accept terms. What happens now? False, true. And then that should be one step behind if I remember correctly. So that is working. But to be a final test, where's the enter button? There it is. Disabled equals accept terms. Or not accept terms. There we go. Perfect. Now you can't enter to accept the terms. That proves intent. That's working. I do need to change this to be required. And you know what? Let's go ahead and test that. Console.log entry state. Where's that? Hmm. I need to update the validation for this. So let's go to validation. I'm looking for a drop down in here. What's the R9? Time to go to Google. How to validate a React Bootstrap select. Oh, is it just that? I agree. Enter. Yep, that's all it was. Perfect. So states are done. That sends back DE. Let me go ahead and delete that console log. All right. So got that fixed. Next thing I need to fix is adding the email and the state to your entry. So in the database, currently for entries, I have email, so I need to add state varchar 2 because it is a state abbreviation. Refresh this. Perfect. Then I need to update the model for entry, and I don't have an entry schema right now. So email winner state equals column. That should be a string. One, two, three, four, five. Winner is a Boolean. Boolean nullable equals false. State equals column. String two. Nullable equals false. And then I need to update the router. Entry giveaway. So giveaway email state is a string. Giveaway ID and email. Your state doesn't really matter because your email shouldn't be in there. And that prevents you from selecting a different state. Otherwise, we are going to create a new record and do state equals state. So let's go ahead and get rid of all these. Now let's refresh. And what we should see happen is, oh, I need name. I didn't put name in there. new column, first name, var char, let's do 50, add that. Then refresh that over here, do first name, null equals false. Server should restart. Okay, now this should work. Pick Illinois, agree, enter. You have entered. Come over here, refresh that. There I am. I need to change that. But now if I try to re-enter, I've already entered this giveaway and changing states doesn't work either. Perfect. So I need to edit this database. Default expression should. Okay. Let me go ahead and throw false in there. Update that. Modify, not nullable. And then what we're going to do is go to the home page, and I'm going to enter the Godot. Same thing, we'll pick Illinois. I agree to the terms, enter. Wow. I have to manual. Okay. So I won't accept the default. I have to actually go in there and winner false. There we go. Yep. Re-entering doesn't work. Changing my state doesn't let me re-enter. All right, I think that's it for this page. Maybe I can update that, but I'm not too concerned about that. I do want to look at this. That shouldn't have the time on it. Uh, Hold on. I can't give away these codes, so let me just. If I'm ever in the giveaways table, I need to make sure that I'm not showing any of these codes, even though I have them broken up. So, like, if you get into the database, it's not as easy to get to. Um, Still got to be mindful of what I show on stream. Created at end date. End date should just be a date. Oh, you know what? I'm probably nope. Let's write date. Okay, so it looks like the front end is just converting my date to a date time, and that will be over here. So I need to format. How to format date as in JavaScript. To local string. So I need to first make a date object, and I want to make that up here. Const end date equals new date. And then console.log end date to local date string English US. And that's going to be um I want year numeric month long and day numeric. December 5th, 2020. Yep. I need to pass that though. But that date, that formatting does work. So I just need to pass. I wonder if I can just. Okay. What we're gonna do is copy this and see what happens. That is total winners to the local date string. Yeah, it can't be done on undefined. Okay, so I gotta add some custom logic here. Let's see. Giveaway date, total winners, not equal to undefined, and I guess I can pass a new date. Let's console log it. Console.log new date. Oh, I'm in the wrong part. What's the total? Here it is. End date. So it's not equal to undefined and new dates, giveaway data dot end date. Let's see what happens with that first. He meant to render a collection of children using arrays instead. Oh, I'm gonna have to convert that to milliseconds, aren't I? All right. Let's see what this says. Keep reading instead of just jumping the gun. That's what should be passed. Maybe I need to pass it as a string. Force it to be a string. I think that's how you make things a string in JavaScript. How to convert to string. Capital S. Maybe not a new date. There we go. It's not a new date. It's just a date, which means I tried. Let's go ahead and get rid of this string. I think it should still work. Yep. All right. So that kind of works. Um, let's see. I just need this first part. Date parse. And that turns it into a timestamp. You know what? I am going to ask my AI what's wrong with this. Do what? Yeah, no, that's right. Issues are given a lot of codes trying to use date construct directly on giveaway, which is likely a string or number. Date construct expects timestamp, a number representing a date. So you can write the date timestamp string. Oh, so I do need to create a new. So I was close. Haha. There we go. December 10th, 2025. To refresh it, just to make sure. Hello to the two people that are in here. Thank you for watching. All right, so I think that is all that I needed to update on this page. First name is being submitted. State selection is done. Intent is created with a check mark, check bar. I do want to put that, let's see, where did I put that up? Giveaway title, email. There it is. Average of the same. Listed, which are provided. There we go. You get the page footer for more details. That way, users know that you can scroll down and get to the privacy policy. So the next thing is, let's see, what's my routes? Close the back end, open up the front end, source, app.js. Why is this over so much? Hi, Mom. All right, so we got the home page. That is good. That is this. We have the giveaway page, which is what we were just working on. That's one page, and it handles all of the giveaways. So Like even if we go back to the home page and come over here, same thing. We have the privacy policy, which is here. So I need to add this return a home page to the terms of service. Go ahead and clear out all of this. I should have left the apps open. I am going to copy this to here. And then I need to import use navigate from React Router DOM. And then const nav equals use navigate. And now that works. Yep, yep, yep. All right, so the next thing is adding a giveaway page for when I have more than 2 giveaways. I think the first thing I'm going to do is actually go buy some more stuff so this populates. So let's go see what we can give away. I have done 2 softwares already. Let's do some books. O'Reilly's good. I really like them. Data science from scratch. Hmm. What I really have to pay attention to is what this is valuated as. So I can pay whatever I want here. Like I can pay $50 and get everything, but I need to know what the individual cost of these items are. Let's go to Fanatical. Essential programming languages. Beginner C++ for programming. C# programming. Let's do that one. Real world edge computing. No, let's make this a C# bundle. I already have that. Clean code in C#. The complete coding interview guide. Java coding problems. Advanced programming scholar. Computer programming for absolute beginners. All right. So what I am going to do is make another entry for this one, which means I need to hide the screen. Auto-generate it. And then let's call it C# programming bundle subject C#, C, C#. Can I just hide column? Okay, I can just hide that column. Hide that column too. And then I can do details and okay, there we go. Now it is more secure. The C# total winners is going to be, let's do 2. We'll do 2 of these. We'll just copy this end date down. We'll put this as true. Created at whoops. There we go. And then I need to update the description. MRSP is 106, and there are currently no winners. All right. So I want to open this. I'm kind of just gonna copy and paste this into here. These come from Packet. It's the Fanatical page. Okay, so the first one is learn C# programming. To make sure it's the right one. This was published April of 2020. April 2020, perfect. And then this has an estimated value of $40. It says 43 here, but it's gonna go with the ebook. I'm gonna go with the ebook and say it's a $29.99 instead. So the first one is this. That's going to replace the link. This is Learn C# programming. Platform is Hackett. And then just a description. We'll chuck this in here. C# for the giveaway platform. Then we can copy all of this for the next one. And the next book that we're getting is Clean Code in C, also from Packet, July 2020. I wonder what the difference is between. Oh, that's a newer one. Okay, anyway. Copy this. Place the link. Clean Code in C#. Also coming from Packet. And then copy and paste this description. Giveaway platform is still C#. And then the last book is Computer Programming for Absolute Beginners. This book came out in 2020. It has this one. Copy this link. Computer Programming for Absolute Beginners. Platform Packet. This is just going to be programming, which means I need to get a new picture for that one, but I can worry about that later. All right. And then if I save it, hopefully it saves. Yep, saved. It got squashed. Perfect. So, where is my giveaway? Here it is. If I refresh this, C Sharp programming bundle. Enter, two winners. C Sharp, perfect, perfect. And then I guess I could, let's go find the icons for Packet. Packet logo, advance your textbook knowledge. This, nope. I need their, information website, Packet Pub. I would prefer to get their logo directly from their website so I can have their attribution information. Let's see. See if I can find it. Packet membership. Oh, you know what? Sitemap, locations, yep, categories, sitemap, product index, core. Let's try the core. Hmm. Products, business, and other print, sitemap, business, other subscription, other videos, networking, audiobooks. Oh, wow, this is a long file. They have a lot of sitemaps. Privacy, products, copyright, original links, another website, just must, okay, third party content in terms of shipment, ebooks, terms and conditions, subscriptions, business plan, modifications, terminations, general, applicable law. Hmm. Unnamed brand. This is probably not what I want. All right, I guess for now I'll just keep it as is. Um, I'm gonna need to dig some more to figure out what logo I can use for them. But so far that is working, and I need to find a vector stock for programming. Does this have a transparent background? Does this have a transparent background? Transparency. Sweet. Oh, I should probably go check the other one then. Now that I know that button's there. Where is it? Here it is. It does not have that button. Alright, so that's a contender. This one is really just whatever I want it to be. I guess I could do Bootstrap if I wanted to do something like that. See what software development has to offer. I'm really just looking for something that stands out or but basically the idea is this is about C sharp, display the C sharp logo. This is about C sharp, display the C sharp logo. This is a general programming. I want a general programming logo. And preferably one that already has transparency so I don't have to do it myself. Hmm. I guess we'll have to go back to that one that we saw earlier. Let's see what software has. Nothing really good. What about coding? This one would be cool if it didn't have a blue background. All right, this one it is, I guess. I want to download the sample. I want to. There it is. Pro license on credit. No customizations. All right, I am going to download this real quick. Pop over this layover. And this is, what is it? Coding icon? What you call an icon with them? All right. So now that I have that downloaded, four, 6, 5, 8, 1, 7, 6, 7. Move here. All right. So now we can open PyCharm back up. And then in my public images folder, we'll take the PNG. Oh, let me open this up real quick. I want to see if I need to edit it first. Oh, I guess I can edit it afterwards. We're going to copy that into the images and do programming, because I'm pretty sure that's what I named this. Yep, programming. I will edit this. Let's see. Open in Explorer. And then I want to open with Paint. It's not that bad. I think I'm gonna leave it. Let's see what it looks like first before we go edit it. Yeah, that's not that bad. I'll keep it like that. Oh, I should probably explain that. So, in the giveaway page, see pages, giveaway. This hero template is used. Let's see, format photos. There it is. So this is where that picture is being generated from. And as long as my photos follow this format, they will automatically populate. This data that you see right here comes from this item giveaway platform. And that giveaway platform is within this JSON file here. So as long as there's a PNG name to this, these pictures will automatically load. So I don't have to do any extra work. All right, so I need to actually go buy those now. Let's close this. I'm going to pop. I don't need to pop the overlay. I do need to actually go buy them though. And that will determine if, let's see, this is my local AI. I'm just going to go ahead and close that out. Here we go. And so what I do is I do this as a gift. I do contact at Freestudy.dev, which is, or no, not contact, purchases. Purchases. Congratulations on winning the C Sharp programming bundle. All right, choose a theme. Let's go with Christmas because we are doing a 12 days of Christmas. Um, and then I am going to move this over and confirm gift. Then I need to pay for it. See the checkout. Here with PayPal. And then I'm going to run through this process again because I am giving away two of these. Well, hopefully I actually get it. Since I just made this account on here, they flagged my orders for manual authorization. That's crazy. I didn't realize. Well, checks out it's a UK company, but I suppose that with a Z. well, hopefully I can actually get it. I am going to wait to buy that again until that gets processed because, as you can see, they denied my first one. I tried to buy something. They told me no. Don't know why. It's weird, but whatever. They also block your transactions if you order too many things in a short period of time. Learned that from doing this giveaway year over year. All right, so while we wait for that, let's go back to the home page. Um, and then we'll go to what do we want to give away? Hmm. Guess we can hop back over to Humble Bundle. What do they have in the book section? I can just buy these directly from. Oh, these are DRM free though. Hmm. That's something I'm gonna have to consider. So the benefit of this little tag right here, or DRM Digital Right Management Free, is whenever I give them away, you can use them anywhere. And actually, I think everything is DRM free whenever you buy them. Now that I'm thinking about it, but like that means um, you can download the EPUBs, the PDFs, and you're not locked into whatever app the seller uses. What's this one? It's a nice little bundle. Publisher is Pearson. Oh, Pearson Exam Wrap AZ 204. Development Solutions for Software. So these have a listed price of $60, which means I cannot buy that bundle, but I can buy this one. If these are all $60 and there's 11 of them, that's over $600. And then I have to register and send 1099 forms, and I don't want to do that. My giveaways are to help people, not to be a tax burden. All right, so let's do exam ref AI 900. I don't think Pearson sells these anymore. Use the exam. Hmm. This is going to be an ebook, so it's $40. All right, so found that one. Close that. We are going to keep these up for now because I do need to update the price. Here, let me go ahead and update that price real quick. $33.99 plus $51.99 plus $38.99 is $135. So I'm updating that to $135. Let's go ahead and save that. Then we can close these three out. We can refresh this, see if this is still under. Yep. Sometimes they get to it quickly. Three winners, total retail value 135. That works. Clean code and C, and computer programming for absolute beginners. Now I do need to update my privacy policy. Okay, update the terms in. There it is. So let's just do T50. Bump it up a little bit. Still within legal compliance, but accurately reflects the giveaways. Oh, and I do have a coffee for this website. It is Freestudy.dev. You can buy me a coffee. Every coffee goes directly towards funding the giveaway and funding the hosting of the website. But yeah, outside of that, I think this is pretty much ready. I just need to make that giveaway page, and I'm currently waiting on that manual review. Let's go ahead and update the latest entries. So components, homepage, latest entries, and we're going to copy this logic for the giveaway list. So giveaway list, JSX, move this over here, function, giveaway list, return, hello world, and export default, giveaway list. Come over to apps.js. Is it? Oh, nope. There we go. Using those shortcuts. Import. Whoops. Import giveaway list. Nope. Giveaway list from giveaway page. Update the giveaways to giveaway list. And then latest entries. This needs to, let's see, view more. The info card. What does the info card do? Okay, so I just need to duplicate this. So we'll wrap that like that. Um, let's do form not equal to blank and oh wait, I don't yeah, form not okay, that's what I wanted. And then we'll duplicate this form equals link to giveaways. see more giveaways. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and add a blank giveaway. If it lets me. It won't let me. All right, what constraints am I missing? Probably a lot of them. All right, let me go ahead and view that humble bundle. All right, so I'm going to do, let's see, I am not logged in. Glad I checked. There we go. Okay. Email just came through. Uh, All right. So I haven't bought anything yet, obviously. Wait, did I not get the unround complete? It doesn't matter. I want to buy. I want to buy the micro. Let's see what else they have. Coding challenges. That could be very good. 6 items. Let's see what these 6 items offer. Code and Python on the go, algorithms, cybersecurity on the go, machine learning on the go, and data structures on the go. This whole thing is worth $1,300. So I need to go figure out what these are worth individually. 13 man. Oh, man. Okay. Took me directly to the website. Perfect. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let's. All right. I'm talking. Useful point. Hopefully these all open up their individual. Yep. 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 They are all $20. And there's 6 of them, so that's $120. That is perfect. Pay at least $18 for these items. I need to pay 25 for these, so I'm going to pay 20. You'll get 6 items. You're missing on them, definitely. Cybersecurity on the go, machine learning on the go, and data structure on the go. This whole thing is worth $100. So I need to go figure out what these are worth individually. Check out, and then I need to make the purchase. Okay. Taking directly from the website. This is a gift. I like that. Okay. Oh, I want to email me the gift. I don't want to be including leaderboards. All right, so I'm not getting that one. I'm done with vector stock. I am still waiting manual review. $20. And our 6 open, so that's $120. That is perfect. That was $18 for these items. I need to pay 25 for these, so I want to pay. All right. So, let me make sure that the keys are hidden still. I need to purchase. It's just for two. Columns. I want to hide this one. I don't really include column. Yeah, because the redeem platform doesn't really matter. Okay, what was the name of this bundle? So, code challenges. These are really just coding challenges. All right, coding challenges. We'll just do programming. Total winners is 1. End date 2025 12/10. Is active true. Created. And this was $120. Or the MSRP is $120. I want to open in value editor. Get rid of these extra ones for now. And you know what? I am going to clear this out. Mammoth love. All right. I want to copy that. The first one is learn to code in Python on the go. The giveaway platform editor is Python. Extra ones for now. You know what? I'm going to clear this out. All right. And then the second one. Name of it is learn algorithms. At the coding interview on the go. Mammoth Club. Algorithms is really important. We'll just do programming for now. No, we should probably do algorithms. Algorithms. And then we'll need a new vector stock for alpha. That seems pretty cool. I wish that was a single picture instead of four. I could make it a single picture though. That wouldn't be too hard. Flowchart is a really good one. Let's do this one. No customization per license. All right. Go ahead and pop over this layover so I can download this to my server. Download zip. Oh, chart diagram. Window. All right. Actually. All right, there we go. So let's pop open here. Projects, front end, public images, and we want to pop in the PNG into public images, algorithms. All right. And then we can continue on with these. So learn algorithms to crack. So I guess I probably should update this to coding challenges and interview prep. And I want that blank dictionary. The third book is Learn Cybersecurity on the Go. Learn Cyber Security on the Go. Ah, that's another one I'm gonna have to. Okay. Description. And this is cyber security. So hop back over to vector stock. Cyber security. This one's pretty cool. I hope it's transparent. Ah, man, that would be a very good one if it was transparent. Is this one transparent? Nah, I want to stick with blue. Oh, looks like I have to edit it. I'm gonna come back to that one. So that I one is also a good one. Ooh. Man, I think I might go with this one. Okay, this is it. This is the one I want. Actually, we'll come back to it. I know how to get there. I gotta go to that one. Let's see. Internet security. Internet security. Yeah, I think this one wins. This one wins. Pop an overlay again. Cyber hacker. Cyber hacker. Exactly. Right. Cyber hacker. PNG. Cyber security. All right. And the next one is, let's see, machine learning on the go. I think I'm gonna do algorithm for that again. What is my algorithm one? Yeah, that's good enough.
What?
Hi, Otto. Bye, Otto. Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. Learn machine learning on the go. Mammoth Club. Description. We'll do algorithms for that again because machine learning is just glorified algorithms anyway, at least in my opinion. Learning data structures to crack the code. Okay, well, I have to use algorithms for this one. It has flowcharts right in the picture itself. Learn data structures to crack the coding interview on the go. Algorithms. Copy and paste the description. All right, last one. Computer science on the go. What do we have for this one? I'm probably just going to use programmer for that one. Learn computer science on the go. Mammoth Club. All right. So there's no winners. MRSP details. Redeem link created. True. end date. All these are going to have the same end date, but I will be, I'm going to have 12 of these day one. That's kind of goal. I want to do 12 days of Christmas this year. These are just the first four. Hmm. I guess it wouldn't. It's not going to matter because at some point I'm going to. I know what happened. Oh well. Okay. Um. So now that I have these four, I need to come back and refresh the page. See more giveaways. Few more. Perfect. So now we have the giveaway page, and what I'm going to do is basically the same thing. I don't need to add filters because I don't plan on having too many giveaways running at the same time right now, so it's not going to be like there's a lot to scroll through. I just need to update this bootstrap icon, or I need to give it a bootstrap icon, rather. Those pictures are subjects. So let's wrap this. Sub subject not equal to. All right. So I got the three main ones, see more, and then we can do the giveaway list now. And the giveaway list is going to mirror the latest entries. So we need to import info card, um, import container, import row. Nope. React Bootstrap row, import column, React Bootstrap column, import. Oh, you know what I forgot? I don't have any use layout effects. So what the use layout effect does is, it's not gonna, hold on, let me finish this. Import use effect. I don't think I need, no, I do need use state, and use layout effect. There we go. What the use layout effect does is update the title. So you see everything says React app right now. So let's go ahead and make a use layout effect equals. Ooh, I forgot how to target the document. Hold on. Use layout effect. Parameters, caveats, use measuring layout before the browser repaints the screen. React tab renaming. Document title. There we go. Now it says giveaways. And then I'm just going to copy this And we are going to start over. Not really start over, but we're just going to open up everything. So giveaway, add this piece layout effect, and we are going to name it the giveaway, which is giveaway name. Homepage, obviously, that one's going to be homepage. Privacy policy is going to be privacy policy. Oh, this is giveaway list. Privacy policy. And then the terms of service. All right. So now when you go to privacy policy, when you go to terms of service, when you go to the home page, if you go to giveaway, maybe I should put that in the use effect. All right, so giveaway should probably be. Oh, it's just because I didn't giveaway data. There we go. There we go. So if you go to a giveaway, hey, you know what? Let's do that. That way, that's something to fall back on. So yeah, if you look really closely, you'll see that it pops up enter giveaway. But intro to Godot, see programming bundle, and then view more will be the giveaways. All right. So we need to make the giveaway page and then update the counters. And hope that Fanatical approves my purchase so I can go ahead and make a second one. Give me 1 second. All right. See if we can reuse the logic from here. Not the giveaways. I want the logic from the home page. Actually, from latest entries. Container. Row. And And then we want that home page button. This one, I should just make that a component. I do not have the React router DOM, so import, use navigate, nav equals easy. Fonts nav equals navigate. Let's do laundry top 3. At some point, I need to override this button to be the same blue as my banner and my footer. That's good. And then a row. And I need to basically copy this. Let's copy this use effect. I should change that to active. Backend router giveaway. Yeah, that does a dump. Okay, let's test that real quick. We are going to change the latest entry to active, refresh. All of them should be active. And then if we go to the giveaways, let's do false for this one. Update it. Okay, that works. We got the right endpoint. See more giveaways. I need to pad that out. So now we can copy and paste this. Put it under here. We are going to set the same variable. And then now we can loop through them down here. And basically, instead of limiting, actually, I'll just copy and paste this. Well, we probably shouldn't do. I'm going to leave it as a single row for now, but I should probably come back and update that so that it's not just one row. But for now, let's see if this works. Only thing I don't like is that one, but everything works fairly good. Um, let's add some margin to this. So pad bottom 3. The margin bottom 5. Yeah, that's not gonna work. It's gonna keep putting them in there. Okay, so while that will work, I do want to limit these to what, 3 per row? Let's see what happens. Well, it auto. Okay, it automatically changed them, but I think I do want to. Oh yeah, because XS auto. Let's go ahead and do margin bottom 5. That way, yep, get some spacing in between there. And you know what? Margin bottom, let's start with 2, 1, 0. Huh. Why does. Maybe because it's extra small. So let's do margin small 3, and then margin bottom 0. So that works. Good enough for me. I do want. Where's this button at? I do want to put this in column. And then row do SX equals auto. Um, extra small equals 6. We remove the D grid, maybe? Alright, we'll figure out spacing later. And because that works, that's all that really matters, or that's all I really care about right now. So we can see more giveaways. We can enter all the giveaways. That one works. We can go back to the home page. I guess I should add the giveaways button. Home page. Do more giveaways. This is the one that I wanted to see. I'm fine with that. Okay, so I think instead of making another back-end call, I'm going to pass the length of the giveaways to the individual giveaway page and just use that to enable and disable the give. Actually, I could just add a go back button. If I use a go back button, then it'll take you back to whatever page you just came from. If you came from the home page, it'll take you back to the home page. But if you came from the giveaways listing page or list all the giveaways, then it'll send you back there. All right, I think I am going to go get some water. So I will be right back. I just realized I've been talking for the past like 30 minutes and my mic is off. I'm calling it a night. I am obviously tired.